never, never, never die. 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 Never die.
All right. This is the Angry Dad. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And before we get into today's podcast, I'd thank my podcast sponsors, Everyday Fit Life. Everyday Fit Life is a program. It's downloadable. Once you purchase it, you own it forever. And if you need 30 days, 60 days, 90 days worth of help. And these are programs that are built to help you dial in your goal. I'm talking about people want to build a lean body. People want to build a strong body. And when I mean lean body, they want to lose weight and tone up. A strong body, they want to lose weight and build muscle. There are paths to success, and Everyday Fit Life has that path for you. And you can get 20% off with code AngryDad at checkout at Everyday Fit Life. And Max Performance Peptides. If you're interested in peptides and what peptides are, Ozempic, Trizepatide, Retatrutide, what's it called? BP157, TB500, the Wolverine stack. Look, these are peptides. You can get them at a reliable price and reliable source and an honest-to-God company that you can trust. That is Max Performance Peptides, and use code AngryDad at checkout and get 10% off. That is 10% off with code AngryDad at Max Performance Peptides. Make sure you check it out. Use both the links. I appreciate it. Let's get into today's show. You know, I always bring up goals. We have to have goals. We have to have an understanding what goals are. We have to understanding the purpose of goals. And a purpose of goals to help you have a fucking point in your life that you're trying to reach, something you're trying to achieve. And a lot of times we reach those goals. And once you reach those goals, once you have those goals in your hands, sometimes we forget what the next step is. What the next step is to become better, to grow, to expand that goal, to change that goal. Once you've reached the top of the mountain, you have to look for the next fucking top. You know, our lives just don't stop. It's a constant movement. You know, there's so many people that they hit a goal and then they just stop. And then their life has no meaning. Then they get bored. Then they wonder why they're miserable. They wonder why nothing's fucking changing or nothing's fucking growing. You know, and that's the thing. Life is a mystery. Life is full of ups and downs. Life is this circle. And the thing is once you've completed the circle, it's time to start another circle. It's time to achieve something new, something different, something better, something bigger. You know, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I list goals out. I always list things that I want people to do, whether it's going to school, getting a better job, getting fit, fucking becoming a better you. You know what I'm saying? Fucking whatever the fuck it is. You know, the being more active in the community, more, you know, I want to be more outdoorsy. There's so many things that we can have goals for. All right. And so many paths that we can fucking take. But once you've completed the goal, please start the next one. Don't feel like you're done. Don't feel like you can stop. Don't feel like, oh, you know, like this is it. It's never it. You constantly grow, you constantly add, you constantly achieve, and you constantly push forward. This is the secret to life. This is the secret for longevity. This is the secret that'll keep you around forever. And the reason it's the secret is because how many people back in the day, you know, oh, I've retired from my job. I've completed my goal. And then now they die. They lose interest in life. They're stuck. They're brittle. They're small. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. You hear it in the fucking news. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is we don't want people to do that no more. We understand what the mindset is. We understand what life is. You know, we have so much more information about things. And here's the thing. Achieve the next thing. Achieve the next goal. Set yourself up to always continually to be successful, to keep winning in life, to keep fucking persevering through all the fucking bullshit that we just fucking give to ourselves. You know, I have things every single day that I knock off my fucking list and nothing will ever change those fucking things. And the reason nothing will ever change those things is because I'm constantly trying to achieve a better me. And that's what I want for you guys. You know, it's good to feel the wind and breath of success. But once you've felt it, get it again. Push forward again. Try to achieve that feeling again. You know, there's so many things in our lives that we take for granted. But we need to understand that that we don't want to take for granted is the fact that we can keep growing, keep changing, keep expanding. I'm constantly wanting to do better somehow, some way, whether it's little, small, or just a little blip on my radar of a goal. I've taken out the trash. I fucking worked out. I've read my book. You know what I'm saying? I've completed whatever fucking task needs to be completed. And guess what? That little victory adds to the fucking next. I'm constantly doing these things. I'm constantly reminding myself of these things. It's easy to sit on the fucking couch, watch TV, scroll on your phone. It's easy to do these things because guess what? These things are fucking are comfort. And comfort is oftenly mistaken for happiness. No. Doing hard things and achieving hard things and fucking winning those hard things, that is happiness. That is success. Those are markers that you can always fucking look at in your life like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. That was so fucking crazy. It's a proud moment in your life. That's what I'm trying to say. We have these things that happen in our lives and then we can complacent. Don't be complacent. Constantly fucking understand that you have to keep pressure on yourself to become something that can be more than what you are now. Like I said, it took me a long time to build up the confidence. It took me a long time to build up this mindset. It took me a long time to understand my worth. And I'm worthy of constantly getting more and doing more. And when I say getting more, I want more out of life. I'm not talking about financial wealth or fucking like, it's like, no, I want more out of my life. So I have to put more into my life, which requires more work, more effort, more time, and more goals. That's how life can be achieved on a new level, on a higher fucking level. A lot of people do not understand this. And the reason they don't understand this is because, I go to work, I come home, and then that's fucking it. It's like, no, I go to work, I come home, I do the things that are going to make me happy. If your job makes you happy, great. But guess what? What are the things outside of that make you happy? What are the things that you like to do to give you that satisfied feeling of like you're accomplishing something in your life? That's just what I'm saying. It's adding and growing in those fucking paths, in those ways, and in those understandings. A lot of times we have to open up our mind, step outside our box, get out that comfort zone, because that's where the goals are. That's where the achievements are. Those are the next steps in our lives. That's exactly where they are. They're just on the outside of our comfort zone, just right outside the fucking box. I want people to have more. I want people to want more. And I'm not talking about financial again. I'm saying everybody wants to make more money. Everybody wants to think that's the road to happiness, which it's not. The path to happiness is inwards. It's self-reflection. It's accomplishment. It's doing things that impress yourself. It's doing things that help you grow and change and become just something more than what the world wants you to fucking be. We all want to be somebody. We all want to do something. We all want something to be done that's rememberable by everybody fucking else. And the way that happens is by you doing hard fucking shit. Pushing forward, working your fucking ass off, and getting shit fucking done. That's just how that fucking works. Plain and fucking simple. I just want people to understand that. That's all. That is it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much more than that. And if you take anything from this podcast, please understand. Always advance your goals. Always change your goals. Always adjust your goals. Always understand that your line of sight will pivot as soon as you get to the top of the mountain. Because every time you get to the top, there's always a little bit more. And that little bit more is going to keep you on the right fucking path of living a long, prosperous fucking life. So guess the fuck what? This is the Angry Motherfucking Dad. You want to watch my shit? YouTube. You want us to do it? Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, SoundCloud, Deezer, iHeartRadio. This motherfucker's everywhere. You can easily fucking find it. Rate, review, like, subscribe, all that fucking bullshit. I'm part of the Inner Circle Podcast Network, a group of powerful podcasters out there sharing their shit. That is innercirclepn.com. We'll take it to everyone on our websites, everyone on our shows. So make sure you check it the fuck out. That's innercirclepn.com. Go check it the fuck out. We have shows as The Plunge, Failing Hollywood, Simmons and More, The Untrained Eye, The Hood Diner, Shit Happens When You Party Naked. So make sure you check it the fuck out. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Fuck.
Always living, always living, always living, always living, always living.